Welcome to Uncommon Sense. This is Jay Howard along with Michael B. Wright Sr., Big Brother Mo Better. The Rock is here. And look, here on Uncommon Sense, we bring you raw, unfiltered conversation grounded in experience, faith, and truth. So keep it right here at senseuax.com and thetruevision.net. How you doing, player? What's going on, man?
What's up there? The velvet voice of Macon, Georgia, Tillman College. Alpha, Kappa, Alpha, Psi. James Howard Green II. What's up there,
Okay,
player?
okay, man. All that, all that. Calm down, calm down.
Hey, player. I had to read the script, you know what I'm saying? You gave me a script,
Yes, sir.
player. I had to
Okay,
read the script.
8506.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, boy. Only one in the nation, boy. The only one in the nation, boy. I'm trying to tell
Man, your nation has gone slap crazy.
you. I don't have a nation. Currently, I'm homeless, god dang
And who
it.
is this dude that we call president of
uh,
this
I,
nation?
I don't know who y'all got. I'm just here. I'm just trying to survive today, boy.
Brother,
I'm just trying to survive today, man. That's all I got right now.
brother. We tried to done told them
Yeah.
about this farmer's bailout.
Hey, Negro, please.
We told y'all. We told y'all here it come.
boy.
We told them last week, right here it come.
Yeah.
And there it went.
And there it went. So,
Yeah. Well, let's do this first.
hmm
Let's go back over the actual problem, and
that
then we'll
part.
go into the bailout.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. All right.
Farmers are going bankrupt in waves, right? We see that. But here's the thing. The very man that most of them voted for lit half the match. And every time a family farm dies, somehow it's the billionaires and corporations walking away with more land. You think that's a coincidence? Let's start with the trade war in 2018. Trump slapped tariffs on China. Soybean exports gone. Prices crashed. And farmers sat on mountains of crops that they couldn't sell. Then came the bailouts. 28 billion in so-called aid. But look at the receipts, right? The top 10% of farms swallowed most of that money. Small family-owned farms? Pennies. Folks in Arkansas and the Midwest saw their neighbors lose land, all while mega operations cashed checks. And if we fast forward to now, Trump's promise of more help, it sounded real nice on stage, huh? But the structure has not changed. The policies tilt towards whoever's the biggest, not whoever's struggling. And when those farms fold, the land doesn't vanish, it gets scooped up. Bill Gates owns over 240,000 acres. BlackRock, foreign companies, hedge funds, all buying dirt cheap. Meanwhile, Trump's administration cut back on antitrust enforcement. That meant that seed and chemical giants kept jacking up the input prices. So farmers were squeezed on both ends, paying more to plant and getting less when they sold. In the safety net, Trump gutted programs like the Conservation Stewardship Program. That rewarded small-scale sustainability, while doubling down on subsidies that benefit corporate-scale operations. So tell me again how that's helping family farms? So here's the pattern, right? Trade wars cripple markets. Bailouts feed the giants. Deregulation lets agribusiness hike costs. And the small guys, they drown. Then right on time, the billionaires show up with open checkbooks. Corporations expand and politicians spin it as bad luck, or the market. But every so-called accident clears the board for the same winners. So no, this isn't just economics, it's politics. This is design. Trump stood on stage and called himself the farmer's guy, but his policies greased the slide that pushed family farms into bankruptcy and left their land ripe for billionaires to grab. Bananas, soybeans, now farmland, different product, same empire. The only coincidence that some of us are still out here pretending that it's not on purpose.
Now, of course, on yesterday, and of course today, they've been putting this out there all over the press
hmm
that Trump announces $12 billion aid package for farmers caught up in the trade war. But there's a problem here.
Always.
Always. There's a $44 billion loss that the farmers have. But you're only going to give a payout of $12 billion. So that means we're $32 billion short.
That part.
What
That
kind of
part.
math is this?
Oh, the math ain't mathing, is it, my player?
No, it ain't mathing, bro. It ain't math.
The math ain't mathing.
No, it ain't mathing at all, Doc.
You know.
Yeah.
So, but we are here, and we knew it was coming. And like the sister said, man, Big Ag is going to take probably about 90 to 95% of that 12 bill, and so yeah,
Yeah.
I I don't know what to tell you.
Now we learned last week that once they get their bill out or their check, all they're gonna do is sign it off and give it to who they owe.
Exactly.
That's it. They will never get any of that money
True.
for themselves.
True, man. No profit margin at all. No profit margin at all.
Wow.
And so then, so like you're saying, brother, based on economics, you still about $34 million to $34 billion still in the hole. And individuals, the dynamic of this whole thing, honestly, man, at the end of the day,
Hmm.
it's nothing but a band-aid on a gunshot wound. Um, because again, in 2026, if the world's still rolling around here, you can be back in the same situation, if not even worse. Um, because again, this is just a quote unquote bailout package.
Bailout.
You know, this doesn't replace markets you've lost. This doesn't replace again the tariff that's on the table right now. So you're still at ground zero. And like my dad used to say, man, you can't keep putting the band-aid on something and things going to heal, man. It
Right.
just this,
Right.
this, this is not going to work this way. But hey, man,
But wait a minute, player. Let's turn the tide though.
turn it, player. Who
China
turning it on?
comes out and say, "Hey, we had $1 trillion surplus just by shifting
But
from buying soybeans from you all to Argentina, the one you bailed out."
that part, bro. Oh, it got real stank, man. It done got
Mm,
real stank.
mm,
But that's the whole thing, man. Again, people who are not abreast on the world affairs of things of that nature, man, are not paying attention to the power moves that again China's making.
right.
And I don't know, if this is a plan of action as far as it was in the making that they wanted to hand the world to China on a silver platter, but that's exactly what they've done. I mean, outside of America, China is the next biggest consumer. And so, I mean, everybody's trying to get a piece of China. And at the end of the day, man, when you got this kind of incident happening over here, of course the world's going to turn to China. Of course, the world's going to turn to Singapore and all those nations. So this is easy to see. Um, and so the question becomes: is this something that they actually wanted to start something? I don't know, but I do know the dots are lining up to that situation.
Yeah,
That's what eyes are seeing. But
yeah.
who am I?
$1 trillion surplus
That part,
mm, in one season.
one season, man.
Okay, all right. But you know what? Straight from the White House, I got this straight from the White House.
Johnny go.
They come up with a medical.
Hmm,
Trump has a medical plan
he does.
that's supposed to save all the Americans. Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I'll run this beautiful bean footage for everybody so you'll know what the medical plan is. Because of course, the medical plans are supposed to go skyrocket in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
And some people have gotten notices that their Medicare has went up as well already.
Oh, what's going on, player?
Yeah, but this is his big beautiful plan for Medicare or I, anyway, let me just go there, okay?
Okay. Good
Look,
luck with
Trump
that.
actually does have a plan here. It's not to put a cap on the drug prices. That'd be too easy and simple.
We're working very hard right now to get the other countries to lift up their prices a little bit and to get the drug companies to put it to them And if they don't, the drug companies will have a lot of problems, and they are mostly agreed to it. And if the countries don't, then as an example, if it's Europe, I'll say that's okay. You're no longer allowed to sell cars in America. You're no longer allowed to have Mercedes, BMW, Volkswagen, or any of the other many cars. And they will say, oh, I love the idea of lower drug prices for America.
So the plan, just so I have it right, is to lower drug prices here by forcing Europe to raise drug prices over there, or they can't sell us their cars, reducing our choices as consumers and making cars in general more expensive for everybody. And I know it's very confusing, but I've seen this before. This is crackhead logic, all right? A crackhead can never go from A to B, all right? When I was a kid, I'd see a dude who needed $15, but instead of asking for money, he would try to sell you a tire, which of course he didn't have, but he did have a bike chain, and if you would buy that bike chain from him for $12, he would put that towards the tire, and then one day, eventually, buy crack. And my point is, that's a better drug plan than what Donald Trump is doing.
We're in trouble.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Bruh,
Bruh,
really?
you can't make this up.
This is your plan.
You can't make this up. And the thing that get me, man, is he is saying this stuff like it actually is going to work.
Right.
You know, and the other asinine thing is people in the room are laughing at this situation other than somebody raising their hand like, dude, does this really make logic to you? I mean, again, the asinine situation going on right here, man, makes no sense. That's why I know again they want him there. They
Right.
want this cat there
Right.
because every
Right.
day he's exposing how ignorant he is. So they want him there. Quite simple.
Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene told the truth on 60 Minutes. It was proven right here. She told
Yeah,
the truth.
yeah, but baby, you like 10 years late, baby.
I know, right?
You got your
Ooh,
53 million. You finna take a hike. We still stuck back with this mess, man.
it's still stuck.
You know, like so. I mean, we appreciate the intel, but I mean, you could have did that
Right.
way before now, baby. So, like I said, man, I mean, like you said, Martin agree. I appreciate her for having a come to Jesus moment, baby. Bless your heart. But at the end of the day, like I said, she walking away with a check. We walking away, man, with I don't.
Frustration.
I was gonna say something else.
Oh, okay.
Some bullshit. That's what we walking away with, man.
Yes, sir.
That's some bull, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Was that?
Boy.
Hmm.
Hey,
Hey,
I-
bro.
hey,
Look at.
man. I'm just with y'all right now,
And then you're gonna say, okay, we gonna go there. Then she
man.
gonna
Oh,
say, well, they
who
were
that?
kissing his butt, but you had your lips on his butt. Okay.
Yeah, she did, man. And probably
You
somewhere
not
else.
had your lips on his butt too. Okay.
Somewhere else too, probably, man. But man, again, this is why you know this
Hmm.
cat was put there
Right.
by the powers to be.
Right.
But for any person to be able to say this stuff in a microphone, um, and for all intents purposes, we know that he's dead serious in what he's saying. I mean, he believes this in his heart,
In his
uh,
heart.
and to have enough gumption. But I know, like old folks say, stupidity has no no coof at all. So, so I know we can't judge this by that right there. But I mean, dude, you on a national platform, national stage, camera everywhere, and you get on TV and you say something like this, man, and you believe, I just it leaves you with bewilderment, man. That's what you leave with you right now, man.
So this is how you negotiate?
But anybody goes in there with Trump.
Mm.
They told us on the day of liberation that the country would be down the door to come to America for far as negotiation and all that.
Right.
You have yet to get to China to get to the table. This so-called deal that they both made out with China. What deal is that? Ain't nobody
What
said
deal?
it about. We still talking about it. Where is it at?
China just got a $1 trillion surplus. What?
So what they gonna? What's the negotiation?
What?
Canada don't care. Mexico is showing they don't care. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, I mean, we're just at this situation where people know. At, we done effed around and found out. That's what this is, man. I'm trying to tell you, boy, y'all done effed around and found out, boy.
Boop, 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 boop.
Boy. And you could tell it, you could tell, man, they're just running around like chicken with their head cut off. You can tell it. But again, mass media, for some reason or not, is not coming at these people with hardcore questions, man, and getting at the moment of truth. So it's a deficit on all sides, man.
Because he already done threatened him. He threatened he gonna throw him out and lock him up.
But hell, it's better than sitting there listening to you pontificate. If this the best you got, let me go home. You know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
watch TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, man. All I'm saying is, if this is the best we're gonna be reporting on, I mean, I can find something that's better to do with my time. I'm
Exactly.
trying to tell you. You know,
Exactly.
I need to learn how to farm. You know, raise
You ain't lying, bro.
raise a couple chickens. Play. I got stuff I could be doing right now.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
this buffoonery, I don't need to report that. I
No, you don't need to.
don't need to hear that right now.
Matter of fact, the next beautiful beam footage is about unhinged headlines.
I told you, boy, what's wrong with y'all?
She coming all raw. She coming so. Hey, y'all, this is how we do it. This is what we do.
And she's Canadian too, man.
You're not going to believe this shit. Here's your latest unhinged headlines. First up, last night was the National Christmas Tree Lighting, and Dumpy is thankful for sports and something else.
We have the World Cup and we have the Olympics coming up, all within this 4-year period. See, if they didn't rig the election, I would have been sitting, because can you imagine? I wouldn't have any of them.
No, you'd be eating pudding in a onesie that matches your face. Speaking of rigged elections, those 31,000 votes in Tennessee that previously appeared after 99% were counted was interesting. If you'd like to see a recount, here's a hotline. Flood it. Next, the peace president strikes again.
And we just settled another war today. You saw that with Rwanda and the Congo.
Did we? Huh.
They've spent a lot of time killing each other, and now they're going to spend a lot of time hugging, holding hands, and taking advantage of the United States of America economically like every other country does.
So much to unpack there. First of all, rude. Second of all, the war is still very much going on, and that deal just gave the U.S. access to their critical minerals. And third, does this give you huggy vibes?
We'll keep these commitments. I know they're going to keep them and follow through on the agreement.
Yeah. And where was this peace deal signed? The newly renamed Donald J. Trump Institute of Peace. The one he dismantled? Who works there again?
In July, employees at the U.S. Institute of Peace were laid off.
Nobody. Right. Next, the U.S. saw 1.1 million job cuts in 2025, a 54% increase over last year. Yikes.
This signifies the cooling job market that we've seen for some time now, Stu, but it could be good news for the president.
Why? Does he get a raise from Satan? And finally, after all those job cuts, some good news. Just in time for the holidays. A 40% increase in food stamps. Nope, the opposite.
Joe Biden was working to buy an election a year ago. He increased food stamp program funding by 40%. So now as we continue to roll that back. But again, just gratitude and joy for this work.
Gratitude and joy for taking food from chill. Wow. What's your favorite holiday? 9/11? Follow for more unhinged headlines. You're not going to believe this shit. Here's
That right there.
That part right there, bro.
That right part right there.
That part right there.
So you're taking 40% of food stamps away from people, but you celebrating it like it's wow. What? Look at what we did.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That first open line zinger, when
Yeah.
he said if they had not rigged the election,
Rigged. Yeah.
I wouldn't have been here. That's what the man said.
Rigged.
He said out of his own mouth
Mouth.
that if
Rigged.
they had not rigged the election, I would not be here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's what
I,
he said.
that's what he said. Now that so
That's what he said, bro.
I'm just gonna sit here and let that be.
But ain't nobody said nothing about that.
Boy, that's
Not
how
one
dumb this.
thing.
That's how dumb this man is. But I mean, he done tried to tell you
I
that.
mean, and this ain't the first time he's done this now.
No,
He
he
said the
tried.
same thing in his office.
Yeah, he did. And I'm trying to figure out when somebody gonna call him. See, where's
When?
Walter Cronkite when you need him? I mean, God, oh,
When?
where is Walter? Where Dan Rathers? Somebody, you know. I
Eddie
mean,
Green, somebody.
somebody, man. Come on, now, y'all. This is too easy.
This is too
Uh,
easy, done.
but bro, I mean, this is Twilight Zone. I mean, seriously, man. This is African Hincock all over again. This is the Twilight Zone here, bro.
Wow.
I'm trying to tell you.
Mm, mm, mm.
And bro, this is just year one.
Ain't even year one. It is within year one.
Man. So I mean, hey, and then you change the name of the Peace Institute, and ain't nobody in the building but you. I mean, make it make sense, dude.
Yeah.
And then you get the World Soccer Federation to give you a peace award from the Soccer Federation, dude. Are you that hard up for a medal that you're going to accept something from an organization that cannot really give you nothing but a pat on the back?
A pat on the back.
Dude, see, I'm with this, man.
Man.
Like I said, bro,
Man.
we are here.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here. Hmm. Wow.
Good luck with it.
Yeah. But you know what?
Yes, sir.
Well, since we going down this rabbit hole, we might as well go down to the we might as well go to the ballroom corruption.
Oh man, please. And good night.
Now wait a minute. Now he said he was gonna pay for
What?
this ballroom himself, right? That's
Just
what
like
he said.
just like you said, Mexico gonna pay for that wall.
Yeah,
And what?
yeah, you're right.
And what? Okay. Carry on.
And then plus he's a criminal too. So okay, corruption, criminal. Okay,
Liar.
all adds up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go with this beautiful bean footage.
Is this the most corrupt thing a president has ever done? Trump isn't just destroying the White House to make room for a vanity ballroom. He's selling it off to the highest bidders who conveniently need favors from his regime. Google and Amazon, for example, are both chipping in with massive donations to help fund Trump's Versailles. They both just happen to have massive antitrust lawsuits working their way through the courts. But I'm sure their ballroom donations have nothing to do with that, right? I suppose that Apple's support for the ballroom isn't related to its own legal problems or its desire to remain exempt from Trump's tariffs. Oh, and Meta. It's also involved in a major antitrust suit with the Federal Trade Commission right now, but I'm sure the company is just donating because Mark Zuckerberg is a patriot. Surely it's not because Meta and other big tech companies stand to gain handsomely if Trump maintains his corporate-friendly AI policy. Other generous donors to the Ballroom Project include cryptocurrency players like Coinbase, Ripple, and even the Winklevoss twins.
This idea is potentially worth millions of dollars.
Millions?
Yes.
Yes, those Winklevoss twins. I'm sure they would be thrilled if Donald Trump kept up his crypto-friendly policies, which he's also cashing in on. And Coinbase's donation probably has nothing to do with the company being under an active regulatory investigation, right? Some of these powerful corporations might also see the Ballroom Project as a chance to get even more powerful. The railroad giant Union Pacific is eyeing a $72 billion mega merger. which needs approval from federal regulators. And what about Comcast? It also needs government approval for the frequent mergers and acquisitions it pursues. So does private equity executive Steven Schwarzman, the CEO of Blackstone. But I'm sure they just thought a ballroom sounded nice too. Companies that survive on government contracts are also chipping in, including Palantir and Lockheed Martin. How kind of them. Notice a pattern here? The Supreme Court has narrowed the definition of bribery to the point where a specific favor has to be demanded in advance of payment. So we can't say this is bribery exactly. But the writing is on the wall, perhaps literally. These donors could get their names etched into the new White House building itself. Could there be a more fitting monument to the Trump presidency? Because in Trump's White House, everything is for sale, even the building itself.
Wow. Even the building itself is for sale.
That point there, brother.
Wow.
And then Jay again, this is on for real tip, bro. What is grossly scary in this part now and sad is that your Congress is dead silent on this.
Dead silent.
I mean, I don't understand this. When you come down even to the architecture, when you come down to plans, when you come down again to funding, all these things should have some kind of congressional approval and or oversight. And to have the situation that man wears a smorgasbord, and you'll find this stuff out just like we find it out, through whatever means it comes out. And you're a sitting congressman or sitting congresswoman. I don't see how that sit well with you, man. And at the end of the day, this is where the pontification comes in from Jeffries and all them that I don't understand. These are some real issues that you could address and raise some serious questions, raise some serious red flags. And again, it's a platform that's already been created. So you got to do nothing. The man gives you material all day long that you can slam from here to Jesus come back. But to have congressmen silent on this stuff, man, that's a red flag for me.
Right.
That right there is a truly red flag. But Congress been silent on this one, man.
On this one.
On this one here.
Where they giving donations towards the inauguration. Ain't the inauguration already been?
You know nothing about the inauguration, man. They were paying stuff back. And they were setting things up for what's to come. That's what that stuff is, man.
Exactly.
So you know what this is.
Come on, man.
I mean, their own crew, their own peoples, their own persuasion have said that this is the most corrupt U.S. presidency administration that we have seen in our lifetime. Now, for them to say that, for them, not us now, for them to say that,
right?
That tells you something, man.
That tells you something straight up, then.
To say that this is the most corrupt U.S. president administration that we have seen in our lifetime, that should tell you something right there, man. So Nixon is out the way.
Yeah, Nixon's way
man
out.
just done pushed Nixon way out the way.
Way out.
And them came front line and center, boy.
So, and when you have Netflix come out and say, "Oh, we're gonna buy Warner Brothers, right, for what, $89 billion, right?"
Stacking the chain, boy.
But then you come and Kushner comes in and says, "Whoa, wait a minute, hold up. We gonna offer $108.4 billion to buy Warner Brothers." And guess who has to give the approval on it?
Your boy, FTC.
The FTC. But guess who was giving the underlining advice?
Your boy. Your boy.
And who's he trying to fire? The FTC.
That boy, player.
Come on, man.
So, like I said, man, you know where it's going. Just take a look at every department them folks gutted in 6 months. Look at the cronies they stuck in there in the last 6 months. They fired every single brain trust, every single watchdog agency. You can pick one. They wiped the slate clean, bro. There's nobody up there.
Nobody.
There's nobody nowhere to be found. When you can keep a U.S. Congressperson out of the Department of Education, when you can lock them out
of
the department that they created that must be sanctioned or cut off by them, You can
Man,
lock them out. Okay. And you standing outside pontificating that this is just wrong. And- but the
come on.
thing is, you standing outside, person, when you should be on the inside, you know. But this is where we are, man. And again, your Supreme Court,
What's
if
that?
uh, uh, uh,
What's that? Supreme who?
so I know what I like. I said, man, I'm trying to act like I'm saved. I'm really trying to act like I know Jesus, but some words about to come out. Um, I'm about to tell you, but yeah, man, they handed it, man, because again, it's all shelter for them. You know, your Clarence Thomas, boy, that boy there,
That boy right there.
that boy right there, boy.
That boy right there.
I'm gonna tell you that if I make it upstairs, if I can get in the door, because the jury is still out on that situation, but if I get in the door,
Yes, sir.
and if just
Hmm.
by chance
By chance.
Clarence slide in,
Say what?
just by chance, now I don't know
No.
that.
Come on now. Come on now.
Look,
Come on.
but if Clarence slides in, I want to see Thurgood and Clarence on the same cloud. That's all I want to see, boy. just, boy, just let me see that. I want to
Ooh,
see Clarence
that's
and
gonna be an ugly
Thurgood,
sight, Doc.
boy, on the same cloud. Boy,
On
I
the
just like
same cloud,
the
Doc.
same cloud, boy, at the same time. That's all I want to see. I just want to see that right there, man. And then
Mm.
my heart will be good in eternity. But this got to be some reckoning coming on here, man.
Even
Because
even the Lord Himself got to say enough.
oh, no, I'll be like, nah, let this ride, player.
Let it go.
Let
Let
this
it
one
go.
ride, man. I gotta see this one, man. I gotta see what the end gonna be. You hear me?
Wow.
I gotta
Wow.
see what the end gonna be on this one, cause of man. So I don't know, bro, but it's really sad. Again, like I said, your safety cars are gone. When they handed down the gerrymandering map to Texas, I mean, blatantly saying that Trump
Blatant.
actually told them to
Right.
redistrict these things so they can.
Right.
I mean, this is not something that's made up. These folks, this is on tape. People saying this mess, man. And
And,
then for the Supreme Court to sign off on that,
mm-hmm.
that you know this is gerrymander, you know this is fixing the seats, but it's okay. So
And
I
now it's
mean,
happening in Indiana right now.
all around the globe, man.
Same thing.
As far as the states is concerned, yeah,
Yeah.
all around the state
Yeah.
because they know, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, if and the sad part about it, Jay, is because when you have a citizenry that does not know the numbers,
Right.
then you kind of sit back and take these hits like, oh well. But like in
Mm-hmm.
Texas, man, 39% of Texas is 39% is Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
39%.
39.
39% is white. So them two right there are tied. Is tied right there. The
Tied.
tiebreaker is the 11% that's black. So if you get the 39 and the
Mm-hmm.
11% together ever,
Right.
they can
Mm.
pass all the maps they want. They can run Texas. You can pass all the maps you frequently want.
Right.
But see, again, the ones who know the numbers, that's why they're doing these things here. That's why they're doing these
Exactly.
schemes because they know the
Exactly.
numbers are panning out, showing we are no longer quote unquote the majority of the situation. You know, that's what this is. That's what all the immigration is about.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
trying their best, man, to to shift the numbers however possible way they can, even if it's illegal. They're trying to shift the numbers. That's why, again, folks who are in this space and people who are part of this conversation, you need to educate folks on the numbers
Mm.
and tell people the right kind of semantics of what you need to do.
Right.
Bump again. That's why you're seeing if you look at the electoral college
Yeah.
and you look at where the Jewish community population is mostly situated, they're
Mm-hmm.
in that belt that got the most electorals, and they purposely did that stuff, man. That they set themselves up in those states that have the most electoral because they can swing it any kind of the way they want to. This thing
Mm.
is purposeful. So again, if you know the game
Right.
and stop going around pontificating on stuff that don't matter like Target, you do
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Negro, please. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that you're
Yeah.
pontificating about stuff that doesn't matter. These cats are making moves that just gonna take you years to unravel.
Right.
And you taking on an department store, this is the best
Mm.
you can do.
That's the best you can do.
That's all I'm
Come
saying,
on.
man.
Come
Just
on, bro. No.
come on, man. Let's just a little bit better. Just a smidgen better. I'll be all right with you.
I see your girl Crockett done threw her hat in the ring and running for Senate in Texas.
You you knew that was coming, man. The way that girl kept standing in the front.
Yeah. I knew it was coming. I knew it was.
That baby was setting up, boy. I'm trying to tell you. She was setting it up. Now again,
Mm-hmm.
I pray for the best for Crockett. I do. Baby, go on up in there if you can.
Yep.
But all I'm saying is don't believe every email that you're reading, baby.
Right. Right.
Ask Kamala. Ask Kamala.
Yep.
Ask Stacey Abrams.
Yep.
Don't read it. Don't believe every single email you're getting, baby. Go,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm. And don't get in there. And don't get in there now. And you quiet as a church mouse because you done
Yeah,
signed something that you ain't. You, hey, you better
like,
watch
like,
that.
like some people we know. I ain't gonna say no name, preacher. You know what I'm saying? From Ebenezer. Anyway,
Yeah. We ain't heard nothing, but anyway,
I'm just
nothing.
trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And again, man, if you want to champion things, the material is there. I mean, honestly and truly, the material is there.
Yeah, it
And
is.
and if you really want to champion things and bring things to light and raise serious issues that demand an answer from somebody, the material is there.
Yeah,
And to be dead silent, and I mean to be dead silent and stuff, man, it makes no sense at all to me.
no sense.
You know, bump Epstein file. We already know that Negro's in there.
We already know,
I mean,
and we
this is
already
easy.
know
We are
that everybody else in there too.
that part. That's why they quiet, player.
Exactly.
The bottom line, man, is if they were not somewhere in that portfolio,
Right.
they'd be screaming from top of the line, release, release, release. If that was the situation,
Right.
but when you can hear in the back of your head them words that kind of ripple
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
he that without sin let him count the first
As
stone.
a first, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I got to go.
See, I gotta go. So you already know you
Yeah,
somewhere in that packet. So that's the whole point, man. They know.
and that ain't gonna help us no way.
No, it's not.
Ain't gonna help us at all.
No, it's not. And,
No.
and but again, it's a smokescreen,
Yeah, it is. It is.
bruh. When your education department can make stipulations that it says that business degrees are no longer professional degrees.
Yeah.
Say
Yep.
what now?
Say what now?
Nursing degrees are no longer professional degrees. Say what
And
now?
why?
So I'm telling you, if people who are in school right now,
Right
trying to
now.
get a business degree, and you just told them your degree is considered unprofessional, what do you do with that? When you say education is unprofessional, what do you do with that?
But then earlier this week, she was begging for people to come back to work to the Department of Education
Cause
after
they
you
got
done
them,
fired them.
cause they got a mess on their hands,
Yes, a big mess.
and it finna get a whole lot worse.
Ooh, it's about to get ugly, Doc.
Because
Ugly.
again, when you got the blind leading the blind, a ditch is going to be somewhere in the future. It's coming.
It's coming, Doc.
The man told you that.
Yeah.
A ditch is in your future,
Yes.
and I don't know how deep it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a ditch.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Now, right now, we got to kind of cover this one because at first I looked at it, I was like, but then I was like, okay, this is what they call a soft lunch or a soft assault
mhm,
on what's about to come. So we better pay close attention
they call
to
it
even
soft.
the soft stuff
They
because
call it
soft
soft.
becomes hard very quick.
They call it soft. Okay, let me see how soft it is then.
Yeah, let's see how soft it is.
Let me see how soft this is. What?
All right, here we go.
Try to.
It is not a coincidence that Donald Trump is trying to erase photos of black military members, that he's attacking the African American History and Culture Museum right here in Washington, D.C., sending back artifacts on loan from individuals, just giving them back to them because, we're not gonna show any of this stuff. It's an attack on black excellence. It's an attack on black contributions to our culture, to our science, to our nation, to humanity. And now they're attacking black adjacent holidays, black specific holidays that we celebrate that are federal holidays within the National Park Service. There's certain days where you get to go in for free because it's a federal holiday. 4th of July, all these holidays. MLK Day was one. Juneteenth was another. Both are federal holidays. And now, nope, no longer registered as special enough to rate. This is white supremacy. This is the soft assault on black people in the country. That's what this particular thing is. It's the soft assault.
The soft assault.
You call that soft? and
What he called.
And when has anything been soft for black folks in America?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Now this is when, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
this is when you go back in history. This is when you pull into South Carolina Black Conservative Federation, that part, them that was up there at the White House with the red hats on.
Right.
This is when you pull them cats in.
Yeah.
And you ask them a question on TV, on camera. So now that they remove MLK from getting it free in the parks, and also you deal with June 16th, how do you all feel about that?
Yes.
And see, this is when you call folks on the carpet, man. When you have material like this, that again, and I don't remember when he says assault, it ain't no solve assault, man. They've been trying to erase.
They've been trying to do that for years, Doc.
For years, decades, man. So this ain't nothing new to us. The problem is that again, when you're letting Congress sit by and not do anything about the situation, man. Again, the black caucuses around this doggone nation should be up in arms saying something, man. But what are you doing with
the NAACP? Where they at?
How about your boy dealing with Target?
Where he at?
Dealing with Target,
bro.
Coming down the escalator, with the fist up. I'm like, dude, what you doing with it?
Come on.
What we doing that with the escalator and the fist? I mean, on black. What we doing with this? I mean,
that's what we doing.
Well, you can't make this stuff up. I'm like, this is the best y'all can do. What's going on right now? Okay. But anywho, I'm not trying to trash nobody. If that's your style, do you. I'm just saying, do you. But again, man, when you're looking at the dynamics of this, they have been erasing or trying to erase the black experience around the freaking world. So this is nothing new to us. What is sad, what is sad again,
yes, sir,
is when you allow people, and I'm talking about the black community, when we allow folks to control our narrative.
Right.
This is what that is. Jews control the narrative.
Right.
Say something about a Jew if you want to. Right. Mess with Jews out of fact if you want to. Right. So they control their narrative, man. They own their stuff. And so the thing about it is the black community, this is just man, I'm telling you, you can take it how you want it, but at the end of the day, this is a prime opportunity for you.
Right.
For you to be like, okay, no problem. We'll fund our own story and we'll tell it like nobody else can tell it. We
have
don't
our
need
own
you.
parks. We'll have our own stuff.
Bro, you can't. I mean, if you look at quote unquote all the black dollars that circulating around the world, oh man, please, you could. It's a doable thing, but again, you got to ask people what's your end game in this.
Yeah, there you go.
What's your end game?
What's your end game?
That part, bro.
Because some people didn't touch this because it ain't low hanging fruit, per se, but it is.
It is.
It's the way you look at it.
But it's not sensational enough, if you will, because this is going to require some real work.
Right.
This is going to require some real investment.
Right.
That's what it's going to take, and we don't want to put that kind of time in. We just want a camera, do a nice little photo op and go home.
Right.
That's what this is.
Mm-mm.
But this is not the time you're standing in, man.
No,
you're beyond the semantics of having a little nostalgia in front of the camera. And again, when you're looking at the full scope of things, there's enough black equity to own your own story, to build your own thing. And I can understand the situation where you want to have it, nationally recognized. I get that. It has its place.
Right.
But again, that comes through your Congress.
Right.
Congress can do that stuff, man.
Right.
And when you let one cat
One.
begin to do all this stuff, and then there's nothing said, that lets you know that behind the scenes somebody else wanted it.
Right. Hmm.
That's all that tells you, that somebody else wanted the same doggone thing. So why
And
not?
somebody is more than one.
Oh, you best believe.
It's a whole lot.
When Mitch McConnell, you know,
Hmm.
when Barack Obama got elected,
Right.
when Mitch McConnell was asked some questions concerning Barack
Hmm.
Obama,
Hmm.
this cat said out his own mouth that, you know, we gave y'all Barack Obama. This is what the man said. The
You
man
gave
out his he said we gave y'all.
you gave us.
The thing I want to know is who is we
Who is we?
that
And
gave
what
us,
did you give
and
us?
what did you give us? You know what I'm saying?
And
So
who are you defining us?
I'm trying to tell you what,
Come
but
on.
again, it's it's not only the arrogancy, man, but it's them having enough stupidity with inside the arrogancy
Hmm.
to voice what really is.
Right.
But again, if you're just not picking up, you're just looking at a soundbite, or you're just kind of like haphazardly listening.
Yeah.
You're not picking up on the nuggets that they're dropping. Just like when your boy said, if they didn't rig the election, I wouldn't be here. Okay, and that just kind of like went over your head. Like the man didn't, he just didn't say it on camera.
Right.
That you know, and so the same thing with Mitch McConnell when he said we gave y'all Barack Obama. What the hell do you mean you gave us Barack
Gave us
Obama?
yeah.
You know? And then for him to also come out and say it's going to be my main goal to make sure this man is a one-time president. That's what that man said. It's a one-term president. So they fought that man tooth and nail, and they publicly made that the case. But
Right.
here you have Trump, and this cat trashed your wife.
Hmm.
Now I'm
Your wife.
when Trump can put down your wife,
Hmm.
not private
Right.
but publicly,
Publicly. Hmm.
and then your decrepit. I'm sorry, I apologize. See that way. And when Mitch McConnell can go into the office and shake a man's hand that just downgraded and degraded your wife, and you can shake that cat's hand, and ain't no punches,
Mm-mm.
ain't no squeezing of the hand to try to bring that man to his knees. Something.
Something's
See that
wrong.
right there, boy.
Yes,
Something,
sir.
something off, man.
Some more.
You know,
Hmm.
Ted Cruz same. Ted Cruz the same way.
Ted Cruz, same way. He was just up in the office yesterday smiling.
Same way.
Dude.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, pick one. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's immune, man, to this situation. I mean, you can pick anybody out the bunch. None of them are immune.
None of them.
And so when you're seeing how deep this thing really goes, like it's going down this rabbit hole, and you start dishing this stuff out, it lets you know, man, that again, there's more people behind the scene that want this than
Yes.
that this man is in the front.
Right.
That's what they're telling you, man.
And you got some Sambos on the other side. The
Yeah,
Democratic side, you got some Sambos.
ask Tim Scott, more Uncle
Mhm.
Tom's.
No, 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 no. You ain't even got to go that far.
Who you want, Donaldson? Which one you picking out?
Let's go ahead and pick Jeffries. Let's go. We gonna go for it.
Hey,
Let's go.
it's they're in
Come
the front.
on.
I'm just asking what we're doing.
Come on, what we doing? Now,
So,
most of them or attorneys, they know the
mhm,
law.
mhm.
But you gonna sit up here and let this man do what he wanna do regardless of the law. Regardless.
Well, because again, man, if this person is the one that's providing a shield, no matter how crazy it is, let let the chips fall where they may. Uh,
Ooh, my, my.
that that's what when
Yep.
you're looking at the cesspool that you call Congress, and this is the truth of the matter, man. Because at the end of the day, whether it's Epstein files, whether it's the situation with the bombings in the Pacific Ocean,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and they keep throwing this word around, war.
War.
Okay, the only institution in America that can declare war is Congress. Last time
Mhm.
I heard that, I just listened to somebody change the docket, didn't tell me.
They trying to.
so so how is it that you can have Hexef and also Trump throw the term around war, that we at war, quote unquote, with drug cartels and stuff, but then you're not at war with these individuals. The,
Mm-mm.
the United States have not declared war as
Yeah.
it relates to these quote unquote drug cartels. So you cannot use war terms and war methodology when you're dealing with these situations.
Right.
At best, you can say a conflict, but you cannot say,
Conflict, but you
yeah,
can't say war.
you can't say war. And then to take this mess into international waters where you can now become the jury executioner at the same freaking time.
Oh, bro, that's what he's doing. He want a war.
But I'm telling you, man, this is why I'm asking the question. Like you're saying, where are your Jeffries and people saying that this stuff is blatantly saying this is not right? We as a nation are in violation of international law, which everybody's already saying.
Right, right, right.
You are in direct violation of. No other country has done this. No other country has done this,
No
Vince,
other country
but us.
but us.
You know, and you're going to tell me that you're not in violation of Geneva codes. You're not in violation of rules of engagement. You're not in direct violation of none of these things. That your Jeffries or your Schumans or whoever you want to pull on the carpet, you can say like come on, country, this we know where we are.
Right.
So again, somebody behind the scene wants this, and it's more like you said, it's more than one.
More than one doubt.
Because if they really wanted to raise red flags, man, the material is there. You
Yeah.
know, so it does stand. The question is why you're not saying nothing at this point.
If this was Barack, they would.
They crucified a man for a brown suit.
Yeah.
So I
Crucified the
mean,
man for killing a fly with his hand.
that part.
Come on now.
Crucified the man for doing a bow to the Japanese prime minister, which is a courtesy bow as it
Yes.
relates to the culture.
Right.
You crucified a man for that America doesn't bow, to foreign countries. Yes,
Yes, they
they
do.
do.
Look at Trump. He
It's
been
it's
trying to
important.
bow to Putin so long. It's ridiculous.
And it done backfired
Putin
on his
ain't
butt.
studying him.
Hey, that man ain't studying that man.
He ain't studying
So,
you.
so it's, and again, you done effed around and found out that
Yeah.
that's exactly where you
Yeah. Yeah.
are.
And you better find
Because
out some more stuff.
boy, what you
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
The day the freaking Nobel Peace Prize is supposed to be awarded, all of a sudden Hamas agreed to the terms. Less than 24 hours later, and I do
They
mean
back
less.
shooting at each other.
They back you that. You can't make this up, dude.
Boop, boop, boop.
Less than 24 hours later, you already back shooting at each other. So you know this is a game. You know this is a game.
Yes, it is.
And Israel, at any point, if America stops sending arms over there to Israel, this war will be over.
Over.
This is this is
Over.
this is very easy.
Over.
This is
Very
very easy.
easy.
You know,
Very easy.
very easy.
Mm.
So
Wow.
you have people over there that want this thing to happen. You're industrial complex, bro.
Wow. Mm.
Trying to show you.
Uncommon sense, bro.
Well, you are here.
Yes, we are.
You are
We are
here.
here.
Yeah.
We are here.
But
And
I'm
it
telling
is
you, man.
crazy.
Yeah. But it's again, it like you said, it depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Is it bad? Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Mm.
know, the question is what are you gonna do about it? And what I'm saying that is people who are in that space,
Hmm.
people who have, again, even if you're not in that space, create one
Right.
as it relates to as it relates to the grassroots. You're talking about, again, your midterms are coming up.
Right.
All right. So like you're saying, cranking them trying to go for Senate. Okay. Baby, if you're gonna do something, Texas help her get in there.
Right.
Same dynamics. Find out who's in as far as in the races. Put your people in there. And if someone's not in there, encourage somebody to run.
Right.
So this is how you do that. And again, this is what old school did back in the day, bro.
And
In them
Crockett,
churches,
don't rely on the Democrats. Please don't do that. Don't do that.
okay,
You better go talk to your boy up there in New York.
that part right
And
there,
your
Mike.
boy in New York can tell you some stuff like, okay, this is what we gonna do.
Grassroots, man. I'm trying to tell you,
Grassroots,
that's
grassroots. I'm telling you. I'm
that's the end
telling
of the story, man. Yeah.
you.
And so
Because even the Democrats ain't woke up yet. They still ain't woke up.
because they scrambling, man.
Yeah, they scrambling. They don't know what to do. They have
It,
not a clue.
man, it's just like COVID. When COVID hit, it dismantled everything,
Everything. Hmm.
and people, because people don't read time. You scramble and trying to again respond to a situation. Well, the time was already there, showing you what's getting ready to happen.
Right.
Same thing now.
Hmm.
You know, the telltale sign was on the wall as far as how your politics were going.
Right.
This was already in the making, man. With your Bush, I'm trying to tell you, man. The Al Gore Bush, that run there, that told you where you was going.
Yes.
And I don't care if whew, if God was trying to put it right there in your face, He did it with Al Gore and Bush.
Yeah.
That you're gonna allow this race to be decided in your brother's state with one with one. I can't make this up. With one
With one.
ballot.
One ballot.
This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna decide this thing in your
Other
brother's
state.
state,
Hmm.
and it comes down to a ballot
Right.
in your brother's
Other
state
state. And when we say your brother state, it's your brother who's the governor of the state.
of the freaking state. Okay, I'm trying to
Mhm.
tell you. So
Who
yeah,
can
they
who can call for the recount anytime he wish.
so you knew what it was going. And I'm telling you, that was a dry run.
Yeah,
That was the dry run.
yeah, that was. That was. That was. That
And
was.
you're here. And you're here.
And then they ran the same game in Georgia with Abrams and
Kemp,
your boy Kemp. Hmm.
he
They
the
ran the
Secretary of
same
State.
game.
Yeah.
He was a Secretary of State, but he was control of
The vote.
all the voting
Okay.
for the state.
For the state.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you, Stacy, didn't call him to the caucus.
Until it got in too late. She
Right.
felt like, you know, because she was running around with Oprah and again,
That wasn't gonna get
Barack,
you elected. No, that wasn't gonna get you elected.
girl, you gotta learn how to run a state, baby. And you let Kemp play the card on you.
Yeah. Hmm.
But see, this is again, man, this is what you're looking at.
Right.
And at the end of the day, man, I'm just trying to put it out there because I'm 54 and I don't know how much longer I got on this side of the story. And I know what I am and am not gonna do. So so I'm cool. You know, but I've been around I've been blessed to be around some of the heavy hitters, man,
Hmm.
And I again to be in a certain space with your Cameron Alexanders and I'm talking about the old school,
Right.
I've
Right.
been I've
Right.
been around those preachers.
Right.
Um and so they told you the stories as far as what those real
Mhm.
backroom meetings were about.
Right.
You know, when King came in there and they talked about well who we're gonna put in office. They talked about this stuff, man,
Right.
and that's what they did.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying, man. You got to have a strategy, and everybody ain't got to know it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But we know you have to know that's what the dynamics are in the situation.
But then they
But
used to come to them
mhm,
because they knew they were the decision makers.
had to be,
Yeah.
and
But now,
no,
mm-mm, mm-mm,
no,
we
because
don't
you're not.
need y'all. No, we don't need y'all.
No, you don't.
Mm-mm.
So, and that's the whole point, man. When you render your mechanism powerless, which is in this case
Right.
on the for real tip, when you render those folks powerless, and you have,
Right.
then you're gonna have, as far as the community, you're gonna have to readjust and learn finally how to play the game. And this is why I got an issue again with your gatekeepers.
Yes.
Whether it's again your John Lewis who was here, whether it's your young, pick one. I don't care. Your gatekeepers are the one that needs to be getting these young folks together, like you did Snick. Downloading these kids and look here. This is what you do. Da 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 da. This is what you look for. This is how you protect yourself. This is what you need to be doing behind the scenes because these cats up there now, they don't care. They are not hiding anymore. And so if they're not shameful in any way as far as what they're doing and how they're doing it, then I'm saying match energy. That's all I'm saying. Just match energy, man.
Match energy. That's it.
That's all.
Uncommon Sense, bringing you the raw, unfiltered conversation, grounded in experience, faith, and truth. Every Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. on SinceYouAsked.com and thetruevision.net. Until next Tuesday, we'll see you.